Peace, everybody. It's AJ from Arapel Wellness, and I'd like to introduce to you one of our newest additions to our Peaceful Pores line, and one of my personal favorites, and it's known as Genmai Cha. Genmai Cha is a unique blend from Japan, and it's a mix of toasted brown rice and sencha green tea. Me, like most Americans, when I first heard about Genmai Cha, I thought that a tea that's mixed with rice was a very strange blend, but I had to try it out, and once I did, I was not disappointed. Now, Genmai Cha is also sometimes called popcorn tea because if you'll notice that as the rice is toasted, some of the rice will pop like popcorn kernels, whatever, so that's where it gets its name popcorn tea from. So when brewing this tea, you'll want to use, because it's a green tea, you'll want to use water that's not quite boiling, so around 175 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit, and you'll want to brew at least a teaspoon to an 8-ounce cup of water. If you like a stronger tea, naturally you can use more. That's just up to personal preference. You'll want to steep that mix in the water for around 2 to 3 minutes, maybe longer, until you get this like a nice light golden amber color. Another one of the things that you'll notice as it's steeping is the amazing aroma that it gives off. The only thing that I can think of that it reminds me of is like a sesame oil. So anybody that's cooked with sesame oil, it gives off an aroma that's very similar, and it just smells delicious. As far as the flavor profile goes, it's also a unique flavor profile that's kind of hard to pin down, but the best thing that I can think of that it reminds me of is like a cereal taste, like a grain cereal taste, almost like a warm cereal. It doesn't have that strong grassy taste that typical green teas will have. Another thing that I notice is that traditional green teas, usually if I drink them on an empty stomach, sometimes it might make me a little nauseous. I'm not sure why that happens, but it does happen to me. But with Genmai Cha, it does not happen at all. I don't get that feeling of nauseousness if I drink it on an empty stomach, and it's actually good tea for those that are fasting. So around this time, I know there are a lot of people that participate in Lent or Ramadan and they're fasting. So this is a great tea to have because of the rice. The starches and sugars from the rice get into the infusion of the tea, and those starches give the body, that boost of energy you need to, get through the day when you're not consuming meals. Just like the rest of our teas at Arapel Wellness, Genmai Cha is also packed full of antioxidants. It's good for your skin. It's good for digestion. It's great for your heart. It helps lower cholesterol. It helps lower blood pressure. It's good for, like I said, your gut, your digestive system. And it's also overall just a relaxing, great tea to enjoy when you're trying to unwind. For our tea drinkers out there that are looking for a unique experience, or those that have tried Genmai Cha and you're just looking for a quality Genmai Cha, you can find ours at arapelwellness.com. We're also out in downtown Columbia at the Soda City event at least twice a month. For exact dates, subscribe to our newsletter at arapelwellness.com and follow us on all social media platforms. Until next time, peace.